Well, the colours of autumn are here. Leaves are falling from the trees, and I'm about to go into the village of Reinsheim with the dogs, have a little bit of a wander, feeling a little bit less energetic today. So, good morning everyone. All of one of you, or two of you, whoever watches this. We're back from France. It was a really nice trip, a really lovely weather down there, and coming back to the browns, yellows and reds of autumn up here has been really lovely actually. Although we've got blue skies at the moment. Today's meant to be a rainy day. Thankfully it's not. It's been raining all week, and it's unmotivating when you go out in the rain. Walking the dogs, and I wasn't sure if I would be able to make a video today, but yeah, you can see the sky is fairly blue today. I'm expecting rain, but I don't know if we'll get any. Anyhow, the dogs are enjoying themselves, having a sniff and having a look around. And so I'm going to continue with my walk. Today, this week, it's been really horrible actually. It seems like the other teacher who's been working with me, I've been working part-time since I started this course, partly because of the pain I'm still in and finding it very overwhelming sitting at my desk for so many hours. And also it opens the opportunity to have half the time for me to look for another job, which is optimal for me right now because I really don't want to continue doing what I'm doing. But it appears that the other teacher has a completely different idea of what we do, which is a little bit disturbing, and it kind of confirms my theory that we have a problem in user experience design, where some people are focused just on the interface design versus what it is to understand the psychology of our customers, understanding our users and their intentions and goals. When you don't understand that, you can't teach it. And that's the problem I'm facing with the other teacher. And it just makes it really difficult to try and have a consistent message to the students when one teacher's telling you one thing, the other one's telling you something else, and it's completely contradictory to one to the other. It's making my life hell actually. I feel like I obviously am willing to compromise just to keep a consistent message, but when the other person's hysterically adamant about them being right when they're not, it's just a weird sanity check to try and make an insane person can claim they're sane as much as they like, but doesn't mean that they're right just because you're loud. And you can be wrong and loud about it, but doesn't mean that you're right in your conviction because you say you're right. And that's a problem. It's a real big problem. And I could also be wrong, and that's the thing. I have to question and second guess myself a lot, but a lot of what I'm facing is completely inconsistent, illogical, and not practitionable in professional practice. So I'm having difficulties there. So anyway, that's been going on. I actually had a job this week up in Frankfurt in the afternoons. I actually went up on Wednesday and did a photo session for an investing company, which was fun. Haven't done that in a long time. Took almost, well, it was 1,180 photographs in 4 hours on 2 cameras. It was physically demanding and I really actually enjoyed it. Gas, come. But I was unexpecting the length of the journey. To drive up to Frankfurt was actually it was meant to be 1 hour and 10 minutes, and it actually took me closer to 1 hour 40 each way, which then made the whole experience, almost 8 hours out when I was expecting it just to be about 6 hours out. It made it a little bit more expensive than I wanted it to be. in time. Time is my shortage and my where I have the biggest debt. I have not enough time in my days. Anyway, um, I'm gonna start walking now with the dogs. I need to put them back on the leashes and get some paces made. But anyway, hope you're all well, and hopefully I have a better update next week. I have a lead on a possible job that's actually on my road, and it won't be remote working. That is crazy, huh? Wish me luck, and hopefully something positive comes of it. I doubt I don't have any news about it next week, but maybe I'll be able to talk somewhat about any development that might have happened. Anyway, I'm going to walk through this gate. There's a path that goes that way, and yeah, it's residential. I don't really like holding the camera up and talking to my phone whilst walking down the street with two dogs. So I'm going to put this away, but hopefully you're all well, and I'll catch you soon.